Yeah, just imagine overpass. That is definitely something I wasn't expecting coming into work today, but I'm quite excited for it. It'd be cool to see if G2 can add to their map pool and expand a little bit in that direction.
Bear in mind, it was NaVi that played this yesterday against Complexity. They went down 0-5 to kick things off. They barely got the game over the line in overtime, and it felt like Complexity gave it up rather than NaVi winning. But here's NaVi winning the pistol by the looks of things, as Bits will be finding a couple of kills. Imma absolutely eviscerates niko with the P250. We got a 5-on-2.
Yeah, what a great read from Bit. Not just getting the first kill, that's fine, but he immediately knew someone was going to open the door. He knew the setup from, I think, the first kill that he got, so just a fantastic read. Make it a 5-on-1.
Yeah, you don't see many of these. Doesn't get much cleaner than this. Hooksy Mama, what have you got for us? The P2000 up and towards heaven. Gonna have to say a prayer he's gonna have any chance in this particular situation. And we'll be going down in the end. Clean sweep for NaVi. And in towards connector we go with 2 CT players on the defense.
Yeah, forced by in spite of that, they got no kills whatsoever, right? So they're not getting the extra for Mars or anything like that. It's just the MP9 and the deal coming out. niko, always good for that. Now, it looks like they are trying the jumping MP9. I'm seeing it. I'm shaming them for it. No, they didn't find anyone back there, but, you know, I'm writing down on my little book in the back of my mind, Henry, you know. They're that kind of team.
Yeah, they
jumping MP9 kind.
Let's have a look as to whether G2 can make further dents here in the NaVi machine. 4-4 for now. Still plenty of time at the 1:05 mark. We still have the majority of the utility available for NaVi as well. 3 smokes as we see Wonderful try and make his way through, but he's got a nasty surprise on the other side here. Checks it. It's a lazy clear though, Anders. Has a look, but doesn't really commit. Thankfully, they will trade it out, and now very important kills coming in towards short. Imma to find a double. Man advantage here for NaVi. CT's over fighting chance still.
Yeah, look at how low they are. JL would do great to get this one. Yeah, that's going to make a huge difference now. They're still all very low on health. There was a chance even for the grenade to have done something, but monesy far back with the deagle. 30 seconds. The bomb is coming his way. There's no way that they're not going to the B bomb site right now. There's the first one. Headshot not even required, but it's going to get the job done. 20 seconds. If they want to change their minds, they have to go right now. I don't know why they're walking. This is mental. No, they can't get to the A bomb site. Have they lost their minds?
No.
They're coming back now. They've looked at the clock. They finally realized monesy. There we go. Shot with one. On for the second. There we go. Oh my God.
Unbelievable scenes here. monesy. Let's go over to the straight up B rush here, Anders. We're getting straight back into the action.
Yeah, not slowing this one down. Nexa trying to hide in the corner, but actually great read. Before he got flashed, Elige saw that. Wonderful with the kill. The Tech9s powering through into the bomb site. Imma, he goes down, but other than that, they should be having a bomb plant here. Alexi's picked up the bomb now. And niko, nice use of the grenade, trying to see if he can see anything on the other side, but the Tech9s, they can't be stopped, Henry. 4 kills so far with him, and the bomb, it's planted now.
Yeah, what is this, 2015? Tech9 rushes in the B bomb site, just kill absolutely everyone. We'll take it, considering what happened in the previous round. That's a great return to form. The war of attrition officially begins now. We'll see if monesy can hold on to his M4A1S if possible, but yeah, straight up B rush with a couple of FAMASs, and then an MP9 in the hands of Bits, Molotov, and fast pace once again here from NaVi, trying to challenge monesy, who's waiting in towards that connector.
Yeah, he's super ready for this one, but the instant headshot, the MP9 is chewing them up. Bit absolutely making minced meat of them. I don't think any of them had any head armor. The last 3 certainly don't, so just getting rid of them so quickly. They hardly took any damage at all. Alexi's lost a single point of health, and that's it. NaVi, what a way to shrug off that incredible round for monesy. You just instantly rush to B bomb site, you run them over, and now you're right back in the saddle. This is pretty sick.
You can just shake all those bad vibes off straight away, because you know everyone's going to be tilted as hell. Like, there was some disagreement in the comms. They couldn't work out which bomb site to go to, but when you win the follow-up round in such convincing manner, I guess all is forgiven. You just move on, especially when you've got the follow-up round against their force buy. You are going to be in a better position now, as we see it enter the 5 versus 3. There is a slight complication. Hunter, with that CZ, will get nothing done, but the CTs are lying in wait. They actually had all of their manpower this side, but it's dealt with to nothing, as NaVi will be cracking open the B bomb site, planting the bomb, and guaranteeing the round.
Yeah, I'm still happy about the flash, you know. It's a small, tiny investment. Why not do it? Maybe it works out. This time, not going to get that kind of reward. Oh, a bit actually overextending quite a bit. He's still going to be fine. He gets the triple. It's all good. But there was a chance that he could have got run down. 11-2 right now. I think that's at 212 ADR for bit. That's so disgusting.
Yeah.
Obviously, that can't really keep being the case, but wow.
Hunter.
The boost is cancelled.
He was so blind. And Hunter, it looked... How did he tell that he only took 40 damage? Like,
I have no idea.
Did Hunter get blind as well? Because that was like an alley-oop for him. Like, he had 2 seconds to find that kill. You did 60 damage, 40 damage, sorry.
It feels like he must have been blind.
If we're able to see it from his POV, yeah, was he blind as well? I don't know. Like, for a player of his standard, that's a bit of a gimme. 0-6 right now, Anders. So having a bit of a rough start out. Bear in mind, Overpass is the map G2 just don't play. Like, officially, Hunter's got little experience on it recently.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm not saying that's the reason he's not performing right now. Still early days, but we'll see if Nexa can recover this one. They're looking too strong right now. The Wolfpack mentality, all 5 players, is creeping through the monster tunnel, looking for trades, and you've got no choice really but to save, unless Hooksy goes absolutely wild with this smoke spam here. That bomb going down pretty much guarantees the round. NaVi looking incredibly comfortable. It was a weird start to the round. Like I said, it was a nice little alley-oop. G2 with the perfect flash for JL. He was fully blind. Wildly spamming his Galil, he like dumped all 35 bullets and somehow got the kill after 2 seconds of spraying and then only took 40 damage. Just a very bizarre way to kick things off there, but... Yes, it is. Not used often. Don't see it too often, do you?
Yeah, just rarely enough that people don't expect it. Oh, he can see the toes. This should be a kill. All right,
there we go.
I was getting
what's going on
worried.
with these sprays and the boost, boys? Luckily, it's such a powerful boost, he's able to dump the mag again, but G2 finally with a man advantage. Got a 5 versus 4 here. Sub 1 minute on the clock. Still, though, plenty of time to operate with. NaVi can definitely still bring this round back. Majority of the utility is available. Rifles across the board here. Like we said, the B bomb site has been under a lot of scrutiny. Hunter, Nexa, yet to frag. As they deploy the smoke, the problem is Alexi B, he's coming for you. Doesn't matter though, Nexa finds his first, Imma with the trade, and they're going to commit it towards B. Oh, apparently not. Off they go.
Yeah, I thought they were going to definitely follow through on that one. It is a bit scary because it does give up a chance for someone to pick up the AK down there. If they leave it on the ground for too long, niko showing up. Not bad. His 3rd kill of the map just now. And that's, yeah, kind of a sign of what's going on the G2 side here. Wonderful. He'll get a shot onto Hunter. Still not finding much luck at all. 0-7 on him. But with time running out, they're going to be able to pick up the round. Just NaVi not quite far back, and they're taking control of connector, so we'll see if they're going to be allowed to do this.
Quite a cool setup. You got monesy patrolling the playground, allowing niko just to really focus toward those twistzz position, but it's all getting a little bit complicated. But monesy hits the all-important shot. Wonderful, and Imma respond in kind. It's going to be a 3 versus 2 with Nexa. Very low indeed. Still plenty of time on the clock. monesy in no man's land, trying to get himself out of this sticky situation.
Yeah, he's got the right idea. He realizes,
no!
I can't believe it. He gets the shot on Imma regardless.
Yeah, so good, so nimble. That flashbang's the only way he comes out on top in that fight. He absolutely nails it. monesy refuses to bow down, though. He'll still be holding that position, pushing in towards the playground. Another tricky boost. This time, Hunter nails the shot, finds his first frag of the game.
Yeah, and it's JL again that dies, so just, you know, probably getting a little bit sick of the boost now. He did beat them one time, but they've got the better of him since. monesy's pretty much locked in most of the other side of the map. He can't know if someone's going through the connector, but with 20 seconds left, it's unlikely for anyone to be there anyway, so he's probably fine with it. Wonderful. Sneaking in. He can get a bomb plant, but the problem is they're going to be right on top of him. He really wants a kill before he even attempts it, and I think now the time's up for it, and they definitely know, and they have no reason not to hunt him down here. Yeah, if he goes for it, he runs out of time. And if he doesn't, they probably shoot him in the smoke. So there was no way to win.
Yeah.
Oh, G2 economy in the previous round. So they know they have them still in a really awkward position. They're going to try and see if they can go hard and fast to the B bomb side once again. This time not with the Tech-9s, but it still will be the opening. Elige, fantastic work to take down that player. And they do trade unfavorably here. It's a bit of a shame because they almost had the bomb site to themselves, but Nex are showing up just in time for the double kill.
Oh, yes, indeed. It's still plenty of the round left to be played, but it's going to be niko trying to end it quickly. Painted into a corner, Wonderful trying to shut him down. Dotted the flashbang. Can't quite nail the no-scope, and it will be niko with a lovely flank there. Even after the entry kills going in favor of Navi. Good rotations. Nexter with a quick backstab towards short. niko coming in from Monster as well, actually denying the plant. In terms of manpower, it's the two players we mentioned before, Nexter and Hunter. The latter at 1 and 9, still having a rough time in this beat up the map, but Nexter's starting to find some form.
Yeah, defensive smoke going down. That's going to create a bit of a wall for them to play behind. It's Hunter with a good kill. His second of the map. He's going to keep it going. Oh my god, Hunter's having a great defensive play here with a double, but it's still 20 seconds left and a bomb plant to follow on through. Immer and Wonderful. They're not in great after-plant positions here, especially Wonderful with the AWP. You don't want to be stuck on the bomb side like this. But we'll see if he can make something off it anyway. Uncomfortable because you can tell. Flanking in from the one side is niko, trying to see if he can close the gap. It's monesy up top. niko might have to do a lot of the work here. monesy's already found one of them. Wonderful with a missed shot. And now niko's made the run across, so he has to come back out. He gets the leg shot, but the bomb's being defused on the other side. Wonderful. He can't get the job done.
And they've actually got a bit of a focus on this side of the map as well. monesy's rotated over in towards the A side, like the most powerful position for a sniper here on overpass. And they'll be baiting in the big man himself, niko, who's in a prime position here for this particular round to find multiple kills. If monesy just gets one and sets him up, it's going to be a massacre here.
The flash is pretty good, but...
There's the bomb.
There's a leg shot for monesy as well. He gets Immer in the meantime. So hard to break this down. There's only 25 seconds. The bomb is out on long on the AWP. Wonderful. I mean, I don't even know what to do at this point. How do you get back onto the bomb side?
Well, everyone's going to rotate over on the CT side, and you're dead on. With that bomb down in 15 seconds, you're probably not going for it, I would say, Anders. You're going to have to let this one go and yield to G2 as that perfect long setup. Well read. Sure, they managed to get a kill in return. Wonderful's hitting some absolute bangers today, but the round was already over. As soon as that C4 gets dropped in such a difficult position, it is going to be
niko to just instantly get that kill, and then he got Immer towards the restroom. So just monesy, he's really in the groove now. You could tell hitting all of the shots. He's going to get this one as well.
Here we go.
Oh man, he's such a terror, isn't he? How do you play a map when you just know every single corner you turn? He could be there, and you have so little time to do anything. You're just going to die instantly. I don't know how you solve that problem.
Well, remember, like, Bit had this amazing start to overpass, Anders. So he was like, you said like 11 and 2 or something.
11 and 2, yeah.
Now he's 12 and 7. Like, since they started losing, there's been nothing but one-way traffic here. And now Hunter's starting to find some form as well. He's had a couple of decent kills on the B-bomb side. Now the boosts are working out for him. That's a huge frag there. That pretty much guarantees this round, and maybe the half as well. 7-5. Like, what a resurgence. They were 5-1 down. And to come back and just deny everything in the closing stages of the half completely changes things here on Overpass, a map they don't even play.
Staying alive, the grenade from Nexa. He's going to be good enough to get the kill onto Elige, and monesy will close it out with a kill. It's so disgusting, isn't it?
It really is. What an amazing comeback there from G2. Their debut on Overpass finds him with a 7-5. Deadly P250. Look at the utility as well. So he's got a Molotov, smoke, flash, P250. This could be a full A execution. It's raining grenades, Anders, as the kills start to come through. Jump from niko. Had he stayed on the ground, I think that was guaranteed to be his. Couldn't recover the shot in time, and Immer gets himself a hat-trick. Solid defense. It was looking so promising as Hooksy struggles to get the bomb down here. He needs the plant, trying to bait them out, and they've got themselves a winnable situation, but it's certainly not favored.
It's very tricky, especially now for monesy. 1 versus 4. Good. Oh, actually, it's a team rushing the B bomb side like they did in the second round, which is really impressive. But no rushing coming out right now for G2. They're playing it a little bit more slowly. I like this from Immer, but there is always the danger you can get flashed. Some pretty brutal flashbangs can land over this wall, so you got to be careful.
The fact now he's given his position up, he's in a lot of trouble. He had the advantage, he had the element of surprise going in his favor, but now they've got him pinned. contained within the playground here. He needs to try and find a way out if possible. They're trying to isolate fights, but it's not working out. It will be NaVi with 2 opening frags. Nexa will pull one back, but it takes a lot of damage on roots.
Yeah, they still have to worry about him, so they're kind of spending a lot of resources and time here trying to get rid of another flashbang to set it up, but he's actually kind of immune from that one, and he does get the dink on Hunter, so even if it's a fair trade, look at the health that's left on G2 here, and it's cost them so much time.
And the fact they've got like, SMGs remaining, an MP9 and MP7 as well. This is the perfect weaponry just to close this round out if you're NaVi. Still a danger of losing this one, of course, like the brutal aim we know G2 possesses. Like, they can find some one-taps here, you never know, but they've got an M4 and a Khalil. Difficult to find those one-taps against players of 100 HP.
Yeah, it definitely is. 20 seconds.
Should be no chance.
They really should be. If they get bit instantly, maybe. But I think other than that, if he just lives on this one, he's going to be fine. He even gets a kill. Even better. Nice headshot for Hunter.
God.
10 seconds. Bomb plant. I still don't think it's going to happen. Hard to... Oh, my God. They actually clear it out. I really can't believe it. Bomb surely getting planted. No, they slowed it down.
No.
Why? The bomb is all the way out there.
He couldn't recover it. Finances and NaVi are all tied up at 7-7. We've got a B rush to deal with.
6 flashbangs and a 6 smoke to get them all the way out of the tunnel here, but the spray, it's great. Bit back in action. 3 kills for him with the FAMAS. It is a rarity seeing those kind of multi-kills with the FAMAS especially, but that was very nicely done. I was going to say the setup otherwise for G2 was really great. They kind of extend the smoke coming out of the tunnel so that they can run and flash their way through that one. A little bit sketchy running through the smoke like that, but obviously if the enemies are flashed, it doesn't really matter. You're going to be fine with it. niko and monesy left 2 versus 3. And niko, got to be careful not giving away the sound cue. I don't think they know exactly where he is at the moment. And to be honest, if he gets a kill right now over towards the bank, then they can get up and get the bomb planted. But that's not going to happen any longer, unfortunately. It was on
No. Yeah, this was a bit of a risk to force by once again, one that has not paid off. It's going to be NaVi taking an 8-7 lead unless niko does the unthinkable here. He's got the Desert Eagle. That's been known to be pretty handy with this particular pistol. Making his way towards heaven. If the timing works in his favor, maybe there's a chance of the kill and wonderful, but I think he's tucked himself away at the sandbags. Players towards short, just surrounding that bomb. Sound cues coming through now, and they can coordinate themselves accordingly.
Yeah. He's got about 20 seconds to just try and fight it out here. Get the loss bonus in there. Not really worth doing anything else. Couple of shots. Kind of an important round either way here for NaVi. They need the money to keep flowing. G2 are going to be back on their feet pretty soon in terms of the cash, so can't really afford to drop too many players in a round like this. They should be winning it. Not worth taking a fight with the deagle at range. You know it's out there. Dangerous stuff for Emma, but he's handling it quite well.
Yeah, he's playing well right now. No doubt about that. Not out of the woods just yet, but it is looking quite nice for them. 30 seconds remaining. The monesy headshot, like I said, you give him an inch, he'll take a mile. Still a dangerous situation for them. One more frag will level out the playing field. Can they find it? Of course he can. The young gun delivers yet another headshot here. The bomb is down though once again. Anders are going to have to scramble all the way towards long as monesy's on for the ace right now. Finally shut down, but is that going to be enough? Maybe not. 5 seconds remaining, and it's just Nexa, and they're going to kill him after time, I think. They don't want to find this frag until the clock reads 0. It's a little bit too close, you know, but in fact, he saves this M4. It's actually not a big deal.
Selling nothing at all.
30 seconds, so what's the big play here? monesy's just going to have to run up and hope for the best here. So he's just going to try and sell somewhat of a fake, I suppose, Anders.
Yeah.
But they've been rumbled here. It's Nexa pulling one back, but 20 seconds, low HP. They'll trade blows 3-on-3, but bear in mind, monesy's been dropped en route. The bomb, once again, it's going to be difficult to get this one planted. They'll give it their best shot with 10 seconds remaining.
Nice little jump from Alexi. He's in such a great position. What a move from him. Just the jump alone, putting him in a position you can hear.
He's got the hot hand right now. Understandable. He wants to be the hero. They kind of need one right now as well. They have got a partial buy behind this with Tech9's, Kevlar, and very basic utility, but it's down to monesy once again to try and crack the side open if possible. His teammates residing outside the monster tunnel. Once they get the cue to initiate the attack, They'll swarm the bomb site here, but it all comes down to this first contact. Can monesy get anything? He absolutely can. Another stunning headshot is delivered.
So crisp, isn't he? Very hard to stop. This is the FAMAS, and it's not going to be quite enough, monesy. One more kill will take down Elige. He was tagged up from earlier already. And they're going to firebomb this out, make absolutely sure that there's no one challenging him in this one. So, very clean. And like you said, just throwing monesy in there. Just send him in to kill people.
He is the hero that G2 needs right now. A double kill on entry, crispy headshots as well. Not a one-trick pony by any stretch of the imagination. He get it done with all disciplines of Counter-Strike, this time with the AK-47. It's the first round for G2 as well. And we do know these previous rounds, and has been very close. Look at the cash. Even after this win streak, this is a full reset now. They get $1,400 going forward. If xantares can get this kill, it will be significant. That would have been a massive scalp to take. Wonderful's AWP could save the day going forward here. And they'll hold on to an AK-47, aka the bottom of the barrel. And they'll give it everything they've got. It's not a bad buy, all things considered, with the AWP and the AK-47. Oh, good lord, monesy. How has he hit that? How has he got the presence of mind to know that gap exists and to utilize it? Like, he's ready for that. He's ready. I don't know how. Like,
it's so bizarre, isn't it? Because after watching Counter-Strike, I think you and I combined for like, you know, probably like 40 years or something like that. And it's, you still see something like that, you think, my God,
it wasn't
what's
even,
happening?
It wasn't even a wall bang. He utilized that slither of the gap. Like, he's aware of that gap. And actually, it pays off. That's unreal. Huge opening frag, but that's one rifle dealt with. That was the AK-47 of Imma. Can he keep it going, though? monesy, the one-man army right now. 18-7. Another fantastic performance. He got 50-plus kills yesterday against NIP. And we'll see if he can continue to dominate. Good smoke, though, from NaVi. Does make things uncomfortable. He's going to deal with that with a grenade. See if there's anyone behind it.
Next are picking up the bomb. Good to see them. Don't want to be losing that again. They run into Wonderful. Again, we've been talking a lot about monesy. Well, he couldn't escape. What a shame. He's got 16 kills. He's actually been hitting really good shots, but obviously they take it away from him, leaving not really much left. 19 seconds on the clock as well. It's actually the MP9 that steps it up. They get the kill. monesy will pick up another one. And that's the A-bomb site wiped out for the defense. But you look at the clock. I mean, it's not that much time left here. JL with the FAMAS to save.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
All they had to do was win this round and take down the majority of their players, ideally the AWP of Wonderful, because now, again, I know we bang on about the money a lot around here, but it's $1,900 on top of zero.
Yeah.
So that was the really difficult round, but now this comeback is on. 5-0 into 5-2. JL, nothing to do but save a FAMAS here. He's got a smoke, Kevlar, diffuse kit. It's a nice bit of utility to go with it, but overall, has to be the full eco for NaVi going forward. It's going to be 10-9 and presumably 10-10.
Yeah, it's been coming for a while. G2 been chipping away at the economy, keeping it low on the NaVi side.
Helmet sacrifice first, probably.
Yeah.
Better off just holding on to the MAC-10. We'll see what he can find, though. Going to try and find some juicy kills in the backstab. They're going to try and make things uncomfortable. There's Next up, making his presence known. The boost works out for him. Oh, that was the prime target, though. He could find JL with the rifle. That would have been excellent. We'll see if the bomb blast takes anyone down. Yeah, that's a bit messy. 2 players going down with the blast. I had a feeling it wasn't going to be that clean cut, so that's actually quite an expensive round for G2. They know it as well.
Like you said, helmet's the first thing to go.
And actually, it was Elige B in their last outing on Inferno. This matchup, G2 NaVi, where he got the 1v4 full defuse. That was the last G2 round we saw on Inferno.
Okay, great.
That was at World Finals. So yeah, there's always something about this matchup that seems to deliver in terms of the hype. That's an electrifying headshot from xantares as well. Finds the boosted player. The aforementioned Elige B. In-game leaders locking horns, and xantares comes out on top. And JL to pick up the pieces here. Bear in mind he saved that FAMAS from the previous round. His money's not too bad. niko, though, has got his number. And that's a clean frag. Doesn't take any damage for his troubles whatsoever. 5 versus 3. This one's starting to spiral once again. Bear in mind, they were up 5-1 in the first half and ended up losing 7-5. Again, they were up 5-0 here in the second, and now it's 5-4. We are all tied up. It's a 5 versus 3 right now. And in terms of CT utility overall, they've got a couple of HEs and a flash. One incendiary, no diffuse kit. someone needs to step up, and they're going to have to just go with the gamble stack. We'll see if it works out for them.
I can respect this. I think actually a really sensible call. Having one person defend the A bomb site against 5 people that are coming in just doesn't make any sense. So it sucks because it probably means you're going to have to save out the round and just kind of ignore it. But at the end of the day, for the longevity of the match here, it's probably better to do it this way. Good to see xantares get a kill. Not too exciting for him today, but yesterday he was really on fire. He had some stunning, you know, double and triple kills. Like, it was really sick.
Yeah, it seems like the whole team's enjoying themselves there right now. This new look G2. Bear in mind, JKS taken out of the roster, bringing in Nexa. Not necessarily an upgrade in firepower or even roles, I think. Maybe just in general vibe and team chemistry, I suppose. Like,
yeah. I'm sure it's a massive luxury for xantares to have somebody to always be able to, like, get an opinion, chime in, say, is there anything we've been missing? Like, that's got to be such a luxury.
Yeah, I guess you're right. That does make a lot of sense. It definitely was questionable when it first came in. Are you bringing in Nexa when you got xantares here? But it seems to be working out quite nicely so far here at Spring Groups 2024. niko's feeling himself as he picks up yet another couple of frags.
So worth it.
Finishing, with a hat trick. They know exactly what Wonderful is. Good flashbang, should be dealt with in due course. Okay, but certainly still can work. They'll nade off the door. You can see he's being very active as we come to the dying stages here at the first map. What a map it's been. It's Inferno coming up next. Picked by G2, of course. Hello. Sit down.
Hello and good night, all in the same go. 4 versus 5 to begin with. And I was going to say for a while that they were all 5 of them grouped up for G2, which is great if you're fighting the, you know, the one M4 against JL. Not that they know that he really has it. I don't think they realize, but even if they were to run into him, it's kind of hard for JL to win a fight against every single one. Like, it's better for him if they are slowly trickling onto a site and trying to sort of go slowly at it. But it's a very team-oriented round coming out from G2. And I like this Nexa holding the back line. It's such an easy way to lose a round if somebody sneaks up behind. So here we go, just making sure.
He's got his player in T-spawn behind him, though. So he probably goes down here. Or does he, Anders?
Timing is everything.
Yeah, he just has the spidey sense tingling, checks the playground, and there he is. It's btz, unfortunately, left in a 4 versus 1. This is map point.
It is. They're getting there.
What happened?
And I mean, I think you mentioned it, like NaVi doing a great job in winning the pistol rounds.
Yeah.
But outside of that, like, they've definitely struggled. And part of it is also just, I think, running headfirst into monesy over and over again. Like, that was painful even in the first. Yeah, that's a good point, yeah. From a viewership point of view, it's lovely. monesy obviously not committing to the jump there, but he's again out on long alone. They tried this last time, but they were very low on time. I think last time they were here, they had about 30 seconds left. This time it's a lot earlier, so... And look at this aggressive push from the CTs. They are actually getting kind of flanked by the T forces. This is a really, really wacky round, and this is going to be down to timing. Immer could win the whole round if he goes towards T-spawn, but he's not. He's clearing out towards the playground instead. monesy burned, and he can hear that on the other side. Alexi, good kill, but they should go. This is surely their time to go.
This is the strategy that was building up before. The idea, monesy gets a frag, hopefully, then everyone pounces on the B-bomb side. It's gone horribly wrong once again. He runs through the flames. It's a free frag for Alexi B, but can bit hold on. He's had a good showing so far. Can't quite convert the double kill. A lot of damage inflicted, though. Flanks coming in from the back. Surely no chance here for G2. Time is of the essence, 10 seconds to be exact. They'll scramble for the bomb plant, but xantares too low. Doesn't work out once again. This strategy needs a little bit of refinement. I can see what they're trying to do with it, like send monesy in, get him some long space, and still good work from Nexa there to make things expensive. But yeah, that's twice now we've attempted it, and it seems like the idea is monesy will just creep in with the AWP.
1-2. And G2, they have tons of money. They're going to be able to get whatever they want in this one, so that's not going to be the issue. NaVi, could they do it again?
xantares, what have you got for us? Not much. Immer with the perfect lineup here. It's a 5 versus 3, but that doesn't mean the round is locked in by any stretch of the imagination. He's still got monesy, niko alive. Sort of players that can recover these sort of desperate situations.
Oh, Immer, though, flashed in. He saw, I think, maybe even both of them. That's quite a bit of information to work with if he did. And wonderful. Don't want to overextend. Again, complexity, we're in this position and kind of kept giving up these 5 versus 3s, so don't be that team, NaVi, here. There's a little bit of a sneak in. And it's niko.
Oh,
Find the shot onto Wonderful. That's a good start.
it's kind of gutting, though. He got dinked in the process, as now he can't be as
Yeah.
aggressive as he'd like. He'd like to find a bit more space from that opening pick, but the round is back on. 35 seconds here. Smoke getting set up. Molotov, either for the dice box or the truck itself. Oh, it's a great incendiary, great response, and that's going to be the round. I think that guarantees overtime. Next had no choice but to push behind it.
Yeah. Yeah, the bomb there on the back of monesy. I don't even know how I got to the shot, but it shouldn't make a difference here. niko in a 1 versus 3 with only 17 seconds as he gets the first kill. Trying to run up there, but if they just stay back, he can't do anything, right? The only way he wins this round is if they go and fight him.
They just have to sacrifice one player on the plant. That's all they have to do. Oh my god, Anders. Okay, he can't plant. If the second player had been there, like I said, they played it correctly, sacrificed one player, denied the plan, job done. But if for some reason 12-12 are all resets.
Yeah, quietly been a pretty great game for Immer as well. He's one of the big question marks. A lot of people pointing fingers towards him, so want to see more of it. And he nearly got the double spray down there, but more importantly, it's a trade, but he got rid of monesy. That has to count for something.
Certainly does, but a 4-on-4, especially on overpass, favors the T side and then some. You stretch very thin on the CT forces, but not a problem for Bits. hooksy with the trade, and now JL isolated, alone on this B bomb site. Great smoke, though, to buy him a bit of space and time. Call for a rotation here. 1 minute 10 kind of resets the round as they make their way back in towards T-Sport.
Yeah, plenty of time here to walk across the map. We'll try and see if they can find another avenue to attack. They kind of soured on the monster tunnel. They didn't really want to hang out there any longer. Wonderful. At the A bomb side with Alexi kind of rotating back and forth. He can do whatever he wants. Looks like he's going to be joining Wonderful up at the site, which at the moment seems like the absolute correct call. They're actually going to move forward a little bit. I think Alexi wants to see if he can find some information here. Jump in the past. They're going to live through. It's not monesy, but it's niko with the AWP. In the back line. Grenade right on top. That's devastating before they even set up for it here. 3 versus 3, yes, but a missed shot for Alexi. Do they know that he's here now?
I don't think so, because he had the silence M4, right? That's the benefit of this particular weapon. You can get away with those sort of plays. The Orb trying to deny the plant, but unable to do so. Wonderful finally gets the no-scope through the smoke, and we are going to see niko thrusted in to a 3 versus 1. Capable of winning these rounds, but surrounded, and it will be NaVi. Picking up a complicated finish, but and we'll see if they want to change their stance at all. Still the single AWP, a couple of AKs in their ranks as well now, and it's monesy taking his second attempt. This time Alexi B, clean spam, will find hooksy.
Frustrating start. You're in overtime. You don't even really get to do anything. You're just getting wall banged down. Some more is coming through. That's so much damage. This time, niko, the recipient, on the other side.
That's why it's so potent having the AK-47 on the defense. Allows you to go for those sort of plays. A lot higher damage output than the M4s. Speaking of damage output, here's monesy looking to rebuttal here. Oh, it's a nice angle from Wonderful. Though, 85 damage. And the grenade to follow things up. He's dissuaded them from the attack. As we hit the 1 minute mark, they might have to reassess their options.
It's always a fun conversation because sometimes when you get a Wonderful versus monesy, you imagine in your head that it's going to be straight alt versus off battle, but that's not usually how it plays out. Kind of rare that you get those straight engagements. Instead, it's a lot of the time about making the rifles on the map super uncomfortable, which obviously monesy is an absolute expert at. But this is one of the rare times they actually ran into each other. And no real victory on either side just yet. A flick and a leg shot onto Immer. Can't believe he's still alive. Surely the grenade will get rid of him just before he can fire that rifle. Immer's out of the round, but look at the clock. There's only 20 seconds left, and they're locked in here. Bit is outside of the B-bomb side. They know no one's coming down there, so it is a straight A attack. 3 people defending, and a nice shot. Wonderful, making sure they can't get close to the bomb side here. 8 seconds now. A missed opportunity. 5 seconds left. Wonderful. He's hitting everything he needs. And Bit was there with the flank to stop the bomb from going down. That's one hell of a round out of the Navis.
Full commitment here. Flashbang looks decent. Could be difficult to deal with here. It's down to Bit to try and fend them off.
A lot more control than we've seen in previous B executes here for G2, but can they actually find the entry? Somehow, bits managed to get a double headshot, and now he's retaking this position that was previously Molotov out. They're going to try it again, but bits, my God, 3 kills, all of them headshots. He's locked them out of this round. The start was so good. They get rid of monesy, or they get rid of Wonderful on the other side, and they have all this real estate to try and do something with, but it's not even going to make any difference. niko trying to fight his way back. The headshots are good. Don't fight him. Don't do it one at a time.
All right.
You know the power that he has with that rifle is not worth it.
They've given him an inch, but can he take a mile? 2 versus 1. Stunning headshots in the first interaction. He's got a lot more. That came.
Yeah, more power to Navi if they can actually do this. They're close now, and they know it as well. Nice grenade to blow open the smoke, but it's an even trade. Alexi's going to be taking down a niko. Huge scalp to get rid of, and a good trade in their favor. Problem was, in regulation, nobody could stop monesy once he had the AWP. That's what killed the entire half for them when they were on the T side.
Well, he's starting to slow down in the last few rounds. Still a stunning performance, 24 kills, 12 deaths, but pressure on him now. Can he continue to deliver? They cannot afford to give up a single round at this stage. Has to be a clean sweep to take us double overtime. Map point still for NaVi, 15-12. Sub 1 minute. Still plenty of utility. Couple of smokes, couple of flashes, some Molotovs. As monesy desperately hunting for information here. Sent in a flash, looking to provoke some sort of a reaction.
Putting a lot of faith in monesy to be able to delay them, stay alive, maybe get a kill. But just, if he dies, the round is wiped out so quickly.
See, he's trying to hold on to every bit of utility, get the most he can out of each place.
He saw that.
Shot. And yes, here we go. Can he save the game for G2? Only good for 1. The trade is very good for NaVi now. Guaranteed plant and a difficult retake as G2 come in through the bank.
Made so much more difficult by the fact that they do not have a smoke for the defuse. So if the T players of NaVi get to escape further on back towards the restrooms, it's going to be very hard. You're defusing out in the open. It's so uncomfortable. G2 need a miracle right now. Hunter, Nexer, and Hooksy left. Try and see if they can break their way onto the bomb site. They've got the defuse kits, but bit on for more headshots. Look at it! Absolutely deleting them one by one, and it's NaVi with another comeback. This time against G2 as they take the map on overpass.
They've done it once again. The 12-10 deficit, no problem. They swept away complexity on Inferno.
Absolutely, and as it turns out, you know, winning any one of those pistol rounds on overpass would have won them the map, right? It wouldn't have been overtime at all. They would have just straight won it. So it is a big difference that they make in this MR12 format. Couple of flashbangs and a defuse kit as well on Alexi. So a little bit of utility to try and ward off the incoming T forces. And they're pushing up middle right here. I feel like I don't see enough Inferno right now. It's been less popular.
That's true. Like every tournament we go to, like it's never Inferno.
It's
like a dead map somehow.
Well, it's alive now. Opening kill goes the way of Imma, and Alexi also getting a chance to have a save. USP finding a shot with niko right back into it. monesy hitting a headshot. Imma, the only one now defending the bomb site and trying to keep his dreams alive, but he's going to get found by Hunter. In spite of a great early defensive couple of kills coming up from NaVi, it's G2 planting the bomb, and JL with a massive task on his hands.
Very difficult clutch for JL, but certainly one within his wheelhouse. Slowly but surely, dissecting the bomb site here. He's just got no info as to where they could be residing, though. First kill doesn't connect. I thought he had that one.
I actually think that's a sick... they've upgraded the Zeus animation. Unfortunately, I think they nerfed the sound of it. Like, the sound was better in Go. So that's something to think about. Maybe something we can change in the future.
Yeah, put that top of the priority list.
I think so, you know.
CS2, yeah, I think that's the main priority right now. Get that up there, fix the Zeus animations, get a better sound.
Yeah, leave the rest for later.
Then we can talk about the operations, the skins, the anti-cheat, after all that.
Yeah. I'll write Valve about it later, I'll tell them.
Please do.
This is the prime objective at the moment. Well, Alexi dancing around the tree, not really managing to stay alive. Imma at the bottom of banana, hanging out. Hasn't found the target yet. But there's still a chance.
There's a chance. Slim one, but it's a good position.
Setup when you don't have any banana control is just extra risky. Yeah, they're gonna slowly peel back Elige, saying, you know what? We want the crossfire to stay at the B bomb side, but looks like it's gonna be a play. Ooh, running out with a flash in hand. That's scary. xantares going straight down. Hunter, the next to fall. The idea was here for G2, but the execution so far has been anything but perfect.
Can they get out of the apartments, though? This is the question. 30 seconds remaining. Can't really transition back in towards B at this stage. It would be too dicey. Nice little crossfire setup, and they do find the first players down the bit. Probably needs a double kill here. Got to try and stay alive at the very least. Rotations coming through, but frags being found left and right. Down to monesy. Waiting towards that pit.
Slowing it down. I think if they keep going, the round is already settled, but they've kind of allowed the rest of the Navi to rotate on over, so they should still be okay, but maybe not. The flashbang setup. Elige on the assist there. Hunter going down. xantares going down. And now it's a 3 versus 5. I don't know what prompted that level of slowdown there for G2. I feel like they had the round pretty much in control. You already spent all of the grenades to get in there. monesy trying to claw his way back into the round. He's going to get rid of Bit. Wonderful's been laying in wait this whole time with the Deagle down in the pits, ready to try and see if he can hit the headshot on anyone coming by. 35 seconds, he's slowly edging his way out, and his opportunity was right then and there. He hits the shot on niko, and another one on monesy, and Navi, they call that round back. It's over Elige, right? He's completely given up on the B side, so they're leaving JL here just for the jump. He's going to be called back right away. JL has no more utility left, right? There's nothing that he can throw to slow them down, so yeah, absolutely right. And they know it, they can feel it. JL caught. I can't believe it. They actually found the headshot on him. A ridiculous kill from xantares. I want to see that. It looked like JL was all the way back and around the corner, but maybe he turned to take a look, and that was the end of him. They might just save this right away, Navi.
Yeah, it looks quite promising when you have that early banana control, but there's the reason you don't see it too often these days, at the very least. Nice, healthy setup.
All right.
More like it. That will dissuade them from going towards banana. Yeah. That's the way you do it.
Better than smokes or anything else. Just a bullet to take down xantares. And allowing Wonderful to relocate. Again, it's a classic way to play the AWP, but just keep moving around. 3-man stack at the A-bomb side. 2 at B. And already quite a bit of utility expended by G2 with the early stages here. Gotta be careful they don't end up with nothing left at the end of the round. Let's see. Smoke going on over to try and create a bit of space towards the arch side. It falls pretty deep. Thought it was going to be closer towards the corners so they can make their way in the middle.
There we go then. What is the final play here? We've got decent mid control from G2.
B split?
Yeah, banana split. Extra creamy, Anders. But Emma,
that dream's dead.
He's having none of that. Lovely boost there. Couldn't be in a more prime position to find those two players. Mows them down with that saved AK. And we got ourselves a lovely 5-on-2. Navi, I think this one's in the bag. 30 seconds remaining, but it is the dastardly duo. monesy and niko, Anders. If ever there was going to be a couple of candidates for a 2 versus 5, they'd probably be at the tip of your tongue.
Yeah, that's definitely true. I think for that reason, Navi is staying so far back. They're making sure that no early kills can happen for the duo here. And that's how you want to play it. It's absolutely the right way to go. If you fight them a little bit early, you know, they can just get the headshots and take the, you know, at least get the bomb plant down, and then you're in trouble. Yeah.
Closely contested maps we have in the pool, but it is going to be wonderful. This time, vested by Hunter.
Shot that he definitely could have hit. That's a bit disappointing. I would have wanted to see him get that one.
Yeah, I think by his standards, he'll be disappointed.
Yeah.
And that's another kill. Hunter, he'll be getting himself a little hat trick here in the apartments. And presumably, the A side's open. With that much space created, I think that's already round over. Unless a double kill through the smoke is found. Good flashbang, and that's the only way he was going to get it done. But monesy, perfect defensive position, will take care of JL and indeed the round. But that's Hunter stepping up. 3 kills in the apartments.
Spinning all over the place to get them as well. That wasn't necessarily that easy. We'll see if they can make it expensive for Elige. A lot of cash onto Emma, but and maybe Bit also has enough to make it interesting, but the rest of them not so much. This one rifle could actually be kind of important. And looks like Alexi's managed to dodge monesy's, or at least was for a second, walking the other way. But still, 5-2. So G2 in a nice position. Now we're going to have to come up with some more here on the CT side. Definitely. monesy around the corner. It's going to be Alexi getting the first one, but shot at the back for NaVi. So that should give them some more information to work with. Something that they've been lacking in some of the previous rounds. Such a common dilemma on this map if you're on the CT side and you get denied mid and banana control, and now you're just blind. You're just sort of trying to rotate your players around, but you're not really sure what's happening. So I appreciate this. Decent enough nade. niko down low enough that the M4s could start to have the one-shot potential. And wonderful again. Early shot here, this time not missing.
Yeah, he's keeping up. Making things more complicated here. Takes down one of the headline acts of G2. niko removed early on. 5 versus 4 advantage for NaVi, but mid control is obtained at the very least. G2 still have a fighting chance here, but JL up towards the balcony position. We've got Imma patrolling towards library, but he's smoked off. JL is going to be tested here. He's got backup from Bits on the bomb site itself.
20 seconds. They're running this clock down very low, but that's a banging entry. They take down JL and Bit, and even if the trade comes in, it's going to be too late here. The bomb's going to get planted. And wonderful, and Alexi, they pick up an AK, and they're going to save the round instantly. There's no doubt. Why would you do anything else? So far away from the action. Going to go towards T-spawn to save this one, but that's a double entry. AK and an AWP, and otherwise mostly just pistols. Some of them upgraded. They're going to go really quick, getting down into the pit, and it's already kind of mission accomplished here. The rifles are on the other side of the map, so they're just fighting pistols, using plenty of grenades to get rid of absolutely everything on the bomb site, but you can understand why.
Maybe this is why Inferno isn't picked too often, Anders, because all it takes is one kill around and it's over.
Yeah, it's
not the most exciting to commentate when these sort of rounds come through, but it's understandable, of course. They've got to hold on to the AWP and the AK. Bit goes down, they get the bomb planted. There's no chance you're going to win it. You just have to tuck yourselves in, burrow away, but niko's not going to allow any of that nonsense. Oh my goodness. The analysts said they wanted to see a bit more from niko. He's starting to wake up on the server right now. Beautiful tap. Gets himself 2 more kills, and unfortunately, those are not the kills that they wanted. These are the 2 targets they're looking for. Wonderful and Alexi B. The other 2 players he found did have pistols, but still, beautiful shots all the same.
Yeah, we bring up a good point, though. It is true. It is kind of the Inferno's
weapon, so the money's pretty decent, all things considered. A lot of damage towards JL at the very start of the round, though. He's down to 29, but Imma, he's staying strong. He's being tricky in the smoke. He gets himself a double, finds the AK-47 on the ground. Can he stay alive? Apparently not. Finally silenced by the Nexa HE grenade. Speaking of which, Alexi B, he'll throw one out himself and find them in a 4 versus 2. It's niko and Nexa this time. Plenty of time on the clock, and with niko in this sort of form, maybe he can make this one work.
Yeah, great realization for NaVi that if they leave too much of the map for G2, their ability to execute is just so strong, right? So you take that away from them, you fight them in the middle instead, and push in from banana on the other side, and that actually works out really, really well. niko,
yeah, they've been finding way too much space for free, right? Like,
yes.
On G2, they're just getting full mid control into an execution, or banana, they'll push them back, or just outlive their smokes and then have full execution potential on that side. So it's a nice adjustment for sure. And whether they can hold on to it is yet to be seen, though, because they will not be saving these AKs. They're going to try and do everything they can to make this at least an expensive round.
Bit spotted back there. Bomb being picked up by Nexa all the way at the bottom of the T-ramp. Very little time. He has to make a clean run. So niko has to clear out the space for him. Otherwise, they're going to run out of time. You can see it's going to happen anyway. Good position for wonderful, and good awareness, I would say, as well. niko now, nothing you do in the round. Just save the AK, try again next time. It's so tempting to keep this up, but there's not much to be won if you go.
Maybe not a sustainable approach, having Imma run down middle through the smoke and seeing if we get a double kill. A couple more rounds left to play here. 7-3. Ideally, Navi would love that 7-5 scoreline. And Imma, well, apparently he can keep up the aggression, Anders, and it continues to find success. There's the opening frag, but xantares replies in kind. Double kill on the card to JL, and he converts it.
He got tagged as well by monesy's ult, but he stayed alive. It was monesy, I think, that clipped him over the wall.
Right.
And he just barely stayed alive. Otherwise, he gets traded and the bomb gets planted. That is on a knife's edge. JL surviving on 6 health. In a very scary position, I would say. This is so commonly naded in different ways. I don't know if I want to stick around here, but maybe it's going to be fine. Back with another one. This has worked out so well for him.
Yeah. He was having a bit of a rough game, as you mentioned. He was 1-8 before this round. Now it's 4-8. Make it 5.
Risky, but I do kind of like it.
It's working, right?
The way. Yeah, it's really been working. See if they can do it one more time. Hunter, he beat them at least one of these times up in the apartments. Oh no. Man goes short. It hits him right in the forehead.
No.
He goes down. Nexer on the trade at the very least, but what a disaster.
Oh, yeah, couldn't have been more awkward for them, but I still think they might be okay here. There's the frag from monesy. Imma couldn't quite sneak away. Man advantage for G2. Like we said, last round of this first half here, and it's going to be a pouncer towards the A side. They're going to get past Wonderful first. He's caught out of position, and it's going to be the 4 versus 2 final round, and JL will have to go above and beyond to try and save the day here, but the bomb's not even planted yet. It's actually being thrown out of the apartments, and he heard the beep of it, but it doesn't look like it'll be enough. Alexi B pretty far removed here, Anders, behind the smoke, and it's going to be, I do land it on top of oranges. That will flush out monesy's position, but they are thinking better of it. This is odd. Like, you had 4 players in position, and they feel that the fact they've got some apartments control and no presence there whatsoever, they might be better off going in towards middle. So they've completely changed their approach here, mid-round.
That's very odd. I actually have no idea what it was that prompted it, but yeah, they're going to go fast on this one. No slowing it down. Hunter already tagged up a bit. It's very uncomfortable. Bit with the opening and make it a double. He's dropped niko, Alexi. They just power. Whatever the call was, Henry, it's worked out brilliantly.
They were perfectly set up for the B execution, but as soon as they got some control of the apartments itself, Alexi B changes things up. He goes for not even an execution towards middle, just one smoke down, couple of flashes over the top, and breach the A bomb site. It's bit with spectacular headshots on entry, which completely destroys the defense. And yeah, that's the much needed pistol for Navi going in their favor. monesy probably gets this kill. Imma gets a taste of the Julies, but they now know where xantares is. The dink may be a little bit misleading, as JL still gets the kill regardless. Only 1 player remaining, that's monesy. No chance of winning the round. Navi, great job. Great
point of view on Navi, it's going to feel suspicious, if nothing else. Well, they'll try anyway. They run into monesy's deagle, but they've survived it so far. Look at them trying to all attack on the side. Getting shot in the back by the MAC-10. Finally, a deal kill comes through. niko almost with a double. monesy trying to hit another headshot. He's in the back. Oh, wonderful. Takes his head clean off as soon as he stands up behind the box. And now xantares on his own here. A bit's very low with an MP5 as well. So, oh, no, sorry. So it is the Galil. I thought it was. I was getting excited.
No MP5s there today.
It's wishful thinking, Henry.
Not known to be a great weapon, but he's been spotted. I think they know exactly where xantares is. And Wonderful should be able to get this final frag, but Bit will be...
We say it time and again, it is niko. He has an uncanny ability with that particular weapon. Let's see what he could show us. It feels like Navi are fairly determined to go for this, so this could be an interesting 5-on-5 full attack towards the bomb site. They get rid of niko at the beginning, and again, that's a great start here. Molotov down, they're kind of trapped in the corner, and a couple of casualties for Navi, but ultimately they're going to secure control of the bomb site here, so I don't think they're going to worry too much.
Maybe there's one more kill here for Nexer, but that's a massive maybe. That's bloody positioning around. Start of every single round itself, finding those opening frags, and I thought he got that one, but apparently Imma will get Hunter instead. Trying to pounce onto monesy, but that's a bad idea. He thrives in the chaos. These sort of scenarios is what he's begging for as he continues to rattle off shots. A couple of misses come through, but Nexer, he'll deliver absolutely everything here, and the round will fall in favor of G2. monesy not the star of the show this time. It's Nexer with a hat trick from the
Navi. Fine, you win the pistol. You're trying to get started on that second half, but you wish you had more money to keep up the pressure. They have to win this one, otherwise G2 will go all the way to 11 rounds before they can really find their way back into it.
Retake utility deployed by G2. And you can see they're one step ahead of it. What a boost that is. Wonderful. Waiting for a curious niko to let himself be known. Do they take the bait? Do they push on through? They certainly do. And it's wonderful. With his second kill of the round. One more to find. That's niko. Nice 8 cheater. Take down one player. But as we all know, in a 4-on-2 with the bomb planted, the CT spot removed from the equation, there's no choice but to save. It's NaVi on a difficult buy. The MAC-10, the pistol, and 3 AKs. And Mr. Wonderful seals the deal with the entries there with the rifle.
That's really sick. And again, it kind of highlights one of the problems, I guess, of holding the B bomb side. You had 3 people there, and I'm sure one of them dies, like you said, trying to retake Pop Flash your way through to the top of an anlar. But even the rest of them, they have a bit of a crossfire, but they just get completely blown open. They couldn't hold on. monesy can open up the round. It can be a bit different.
Yeah, well, he can carry these rounds single-handedly, especially on Inferno, his sort of map. Got to be quick here, though, and now he's in trouble. Wow, really well handled there. NaVi making light work of the apartment setup. The Desert Eagle still could be a problem. There's a low HP Immer in towards that pit, and he will be taken care of as well. Towards library we go. Alexi B patrolling the extremities. And now Hunter surely has nothing left in the tank. He's absolutely surrounded. If he hits that headshot, maybe there was something else to be said about the round. But now a 3 versus 1. niko very far removed at T steps. Won't be doing anything with this one.
Why did it feel like Hunter was in control of that fight?
I don't know.
Like so
I felt like he had a chance for that third one, and who knows what happens next. But it wasn't meant to be. He goes down with the double, but bear in mind that wasn't the force buy at all. That was a saved Famous and AW.
Not that much mini grenades left on NaVi, though. That's interesting. And take it over apartment slowly but surely. Still that 3-man setup for G2. The B bomb site, they're not moving either, so this is going to be an interesting defense coming up. niko in the corner just waiting. Nobody's molotoved it out. No one seems to be even checking for it. He knows once the smoke is gone, it's a free kill for him, but they get an entry on the other side. Immer and Bit still open it up, and that means they have a chance. The bomb, though, dropped on the corner. This is a nightmare. Immer's so low on health, he can't recover it. That might be the round.
Yeah, there's no time, really. This is a bit of a disaster, but this could save the day. JL with the opportunity, and now time is running incredibly low. They are going to pounce on. He sacrificed one member. That's going to be niko. He'll deny the plan, and what a comeback that is. He gets all 5 as well. The ace for niko as he sits in towards the cubby, just waiting for his in-game leader.
Yeah, and niko can drop down nades. They just need the first kill. There we go. Instant nade down in front to try and slow them. Molotov. There's a smoke. Okay. Wonderful wants to see if he can power his way through. This is pretty bold. An audacious move coming out from Wonderful. He's going to get the opening on monesy, and in the back they know that niko was here, but
JL!
they're on top of his head, and it's a double kill with the FAMAS instead. Immer goes down, and it leaves Bit inside of the flames. He's pushed out. Yeah, try and get your feet into the water a little bit. You're going to need it. 3rd-degree burns, no doubt. Bit shot in the... Not yet.
So is there anything to be said about this full eco attack in towards B? If somehow monesy misses a shot, they pick up the AWP with the plant, maybe you're onto something, but he doesn't miss all that often. Lovely little flashbang. It's niko looking to mow them down once again, gets himself another double. Same story for monesy. One more kill to find. It should be absolutely no problem. And there it is, map point for G2. They've now got
really bad news for NaVi. They're about to walk into a pretty big stack. Next, yeah, he's just ready. He just wants to buy time. 30 seconds left. If he puts the smoke down here, they're in a lot of trouble. That's one arm of the attack practically gone already. Bit getting chewed up. This defense is still looking good, although missed flick for monesy. Gonna see if he can get another crack at it.
No.
Wonderful. Oh, that is so sick. He lands the shot on monesy. niko and niko left here. I can't believe they make their way through. That was at least 3 people on the bomb side with niko not that far away. They were smoked off. There was no time left. And somehow they make their way in for a bomb plant.
When the chips are down, Wonderful always seems to deliver. Taking on monesy with the rifle absolutely blows him out of the water there. 2 players survive. You might as well hold on to the AWP, especially if you're niko. He's going to be ditching the bomb site. Off he goes. niko with the M4. He's in towards the apartments looking for exits here. But NaVi, they bring it back to the old classic blast scoreline of 12-10.
Yeah, we're back here again. Okay, that's actually really nice timing on the Molotov.
Yeah, the retake grenades being deployed once again. Nice grenade from xantares. Yeah, he couldn't have done more damage if he tried there. monesy once again looking to close things out. Is this where it comes crumbling down for Na'Vi? A decent attempt at the comeback here, but now find themselves in a 5 versus 4. The CTs are on a high alert. They've rotated everyone over in towards B. Surely no chance here. And it's going to be a player boosted up. That's xantares. Players walking by his crosser right now. They don't seem to be aware of it. niko mowing them down. It's going to be more than enough here. Wonderful with no chance in a 5 versus 1. Anders, I think we're done.
Yeah, he's trying to get a couple of shots through, but obviously not going to be possible here. No time anyway either, and the bomb is also not on his back, so there's nothing he could do any longer. G2 finding a way to close it out and stop Na'Vi from making the comeback means we're going to a third map on Anubis, which is great news.
It's absolutely fantastic news. Another banger of a map there. We go the distance and recovering the 8-4 deficit. Na'Vi kept themselves in the game. 5 clean rounds on the T side. Wasn't quite enough to Molly, so he's going to use that in Darkroom just to flush his position out. And actually gain access as well. So B finish, completely locked in. Smoke's going down, and we'll see if they can find the first kill. The CT presence is almost nil.
Yeah, I think intentionally so. They're playing it like a retake. They've saved the smokes. If they wanted to, they could have put them down defensively, but they've already given up on that idea. Elige, what a huge kill that would have been. Now they have to still worry about the middle. We'll see if these smokes, I think that's what it's about. Smoke main.
There it is.
Try and see if they can smoke the bomb and just go straight for it. It's xantares you have to watch for. He's the one with the kit, and he's dead already. Bit and JL will keep it going, and this is a disastrous retake. Not even a retake at all. niko left to run away, but yeah, they tried to get close.
It was that exact approach we discussed there, the build-up. So they're going for the retake on the B bomb side with the 2 smokes, 1 for B main, 1 for the bomb side. They've got the kid on xantares, and they're going to try and steal the bomb away at that point. Unfortunately, though, all the kills found. The grenade for next up. Hold strong in towards the barrels, though, and we'll see whether he can actually maintain that position. Utility being exchanged. Could be a nice HE from niko here. Very nice, in fact.
Some real damage. Might make it a little bit more tricky for the Mac 10 to get put into play properly. Another grenade around the corner, this time a Molotov to try and burn out monesy or Nexa. Wow, this has worked out incredibly well.
Yeah, just the way that smoke bounced there, you heard like the triple bounce. It suggests it's a right-click throw, so they could just take an educated guess that the Nexa was nearby. He was already tagged by that grenade, so unfortunate, but there is something to be said here.
5-7.
Hunter, yeah, I was about to say, he maybe gets 3 kills out of this. He gets the double. Still very impressive. It might not have a knock-on effect in the round, though. It looks like with the bomb being planted, this should be all said and done, but he has made things a little bit more problematic, that's for sure.
The 5.7 is such a ridiculous pistol, so when you get in the right range
of it, yeah.
It's sick. I thought he spun around for the 3rd kill. That's why I was screeching. I thought that was going to be 1 more in there. How sick would that have been? Still, yeah, so good shooting from Hunter. niko chiming in.
They fancy it.
Get a bit closer. I don't think they can easily defuse the bomb because no kit, but still, you can make this very expensive, and you're not really risking that much either. Oh, now you want to definitely save the AK. Yeah. Stealing it away. Great grab by niko. So worth it.
A player as potent as niko, having an AK-47, and in niko, you can still win those rounds. The scout will help out as well. If the scout can find a few tags, he'll set up the pistols they're definitely going to have into the next round as well. So not all is lost. The round is, but they certainly make things right here. He's getting absolutely rocked in now.
I'm sure that he wants, like, if you're that confident in the position and you feel like you can keep it going.
Oh,
said it.
God.
Leaving the AK in the hands of niko could be a real issue.
He does take a lot of damage, though. He gives up the AK-47 to xantares, who's got Kevlar as well. monesy on the scouts. 8 points of health for niko. Hunter, once again, trying to utilize the 5.7 to great effect. Mid control, the next objective here. Na'Vi, a 5 versus 4 deficit, but of course, they still have the advantage overall. With the eco players of G2 on the other side, it's Nexa found out towards the camera room. A split looking very likely. monesy would have to do something unbelievable at this stage, Anders, to pull this one off. Good tack to open things up. Can't quite find the second. That opens up the bomb site, and indeed, the bomb will be going down.
Yeah, he got 1 tag. He nearly got the pre-fire, to be honest. That would have been interesting. But I think things are looking pretty safe at the moment. Still, GT they could try and do a lot more damage. They're going to have enough money to buy in the next round, so they don't probably want to hold on to too many pistols here. monesy, can he do anything more with a scout? No, they're gonna, something would be missing. He's had an insane career already, no matter what, right? But
yeah, he's in everyone's top 5, you know.
Yeah.
Like, that says it all. Without a major, still in everyone's top 5.
Yeah.
What a career. As we see them try and make their way towards the A-bomb, or the B-bomb side, I beg your pardon. As Alexi and JL working in tandem here. monesy, he's fantastic on this map and continues to be a real pain. He takes down one, and niko, there's that AK-47. Alexi B remains in the 2 versus 1. The bomb will be planted, and this is one he can definitely win. He's got time and space to work with here.
I'd actually love to see that spray from niko. How long range was that? Instant double headshot. Alexi down to the AWP. They're both coming in from this direction. He's got the right idea. Does he have the patience for it? He looks away just at the wrong time. They would have turned the corner. It would have probably been a free kill on the first player. Now he's in a lot more trouble. They're getting close. They have the kit as well. They have a little bit of time. No head armor on niko. So actually the Glock could do some damage, but wow, the timing is insane. Back on that AWP. niko, what a start for him it's been. xantares and monesy going to be pushing out. This is another feature of how they like to play the map. xantares pushing forward, although it looks like NaVi, no. That's sick.
Well, they've taken care of the first 2 players, and one more to go. Hunter caught with the grenades out. Oh, there's no way they can even really consider going for this one. It's not a lockout like Inferno. niko still fancies his chances. Maybe I should take it back. Thinking twice about it. If he does get a clean one here, you never know what he could do. And that's not clean. Anything above from Alexi B. Nexa will find him, and all of a sudden this round might be back on.
It's the confidence. They actually throw the bomb over rather than try and challenge niko. And who can blame them? Who would want to fight someone who's just hitting this many headshots? Now they can try and fall back. They have 2 molotovs, so Nexa has a smoke. Still, the grenades left there on NaVi should be enough to try and dissuade any kind of a defuse scenario. Nexa's weird. They made its way past, and I think JL's quite far away at the moment, so there is a chance. Imma goes down. Actually, if they get this kill right here, if niko can somehow swing to get the headshot, there is a way to do it, but he's so low on health, and he will go down, and I think that's the end of the round. There was a way that JL would have been so far away that if Wonderful dies, that's it. Like, no one can stop the bomb from being defused.
Oh, huge kill to close things out as well. All 5 members of G2.
It looks like they're headed towards the A-bomb side, but there's a bit of an army waiting for them on the other side.
Yeah, sneaky smoke deployed to suggest they're playing it defensively. Oh, but wonderful. Always 1 step ahead. It should be set up for a hat-trick here. Maybe even the quad kill. But all of a sudden, Nexa, a double kill. And this round is getting a little bit more complicated now. 40 seconds remaining. Know exactly where Nexa is, but where does Hunter reside?
Can he pick up more grenades? That's theirs. The Molotov that he just picked up.
The bomb's down as well.
Yeah, that's it. It's on his side. Flashbang. I don't think there are any more nades for him to find. If he'd find one more smoke or a Molotov, that would have been a nightmare. They're trying to flash their way through to recover that bomb, and they're going to be able to get the kill.
They should go to B now.
Yeah. Good call. Good awareness that Hunter was going to be behind them inside of the A-bomb site.
Yeah. They were hoping to...
a player. Look at this.
Yeah, they were hoping to run the clock down as much as possible. Nexa hopefully gets 1, and then they have to scramble back towards the A side where Hunter can maybe win out. What a damage taken, though. Molotov towards Temple side. And a potential B attack coming in once again. Alexi B going to try and backstab towards the aforementioned Temple. Holding towards camera for rotations right now. Just wants to steal 1 kill away with his low HP. Just going to post up. And a nice execution coming in, but that's a really nice smoke from Hunter. A boatload of damage as well. The grenade might even find a double kill, Anders. Just the 1, but he's doing a great job. Starting to come to life here on Anubis.
I can't believe that's not a double. They get a shot there from monesy. Close range, but he will still take down bits. And Imma's burned alive in the back. He was so low from earlier. Alexi, unfortunately, you could do some damage here maybe. Try and see if you can find a pickup on anyone, especially if it's monesy on the AWP. If you get this kill and run and just die,
then just scramble in towards the bomb side. Not before an HE lands at their front door. My God, it's devastating. 89 damage to Wonderful. They've had enough. Let's just run in towards A, boys. Hope for the best. Deep breath. And if they can get even 1 kill here, I'll be impressed. But next up, he'll be joined by niko. Like lambs to the slaughter, they are thrown in towards the A side. But Anders, they could actually plant a bomb here.
They're going to. It's so much better than it should have been, really. They knew it was coming. It was really obviously going to be a switch around towards the other bomb site. So 2 kills in a bomb hunt. That's way better than it should have been.
Good, actually. I didn't think they stood a chance there. You got niko and Nexa in that crossfire. You can see it's still not the best buy. It's going to be Elige with the Galil, but more importantly, Wonderful has got his AWP looking to strike as he cracks things open on this side of the map. It's in-game leader xantares removed early on into the round. Now, do they want to continue with momentum here? monesy, an absolute master of the B-bomb side itself, will be challenged. Molotovs and grenades being deployed on either side, and Wonderful will find his second. Imma surely secures the round. There's nothing Hunter he can do. He collapses under the pressure, and it's a clean sweep by the looks of things here for NaVi. 5 players survive as, there it is, the kind of set piece in towards B after finding the opening pick. And it works out very well for NaVi here, 6-3.
And truly a classic Counter-Strike experience for monesy, right? You throw out that grenade and it just costs you everything.
The moment you pull your grenade out, that's when Wonderful picks.
You ever seen that compilation of like it's like a whole series of clips where someone, like everyone's just pulling out the grenades and they get peaked, like
getting CSGO'd,
Yeah, it's so sick. Like, I love that compilation.
This is one of the most common spots to try and save a weapon on the beach. You got to be pre-fired here. Everyone's checking this one, and there it is. monesy with the AWP, more than enough to win a round. First kill looks certain to be his. Jail gets a taste of it. We saw niko get a double kill from this position. Can't replicate it today. It is going to be the A finish here. The smoke down towards Temple side. They know monesy is towards B. They're going to make their way as quick as they can in towards this A site. It should be open, right? Yeah. No one there whatsoever. You're going to be saving the AWP. You've got an AK as well. No real reason to force the issue unless you're monesy, I suppose. I guess you are going for it now.
Now it's tempting. Now it's real tempting to try and run for it. Again, it's mostly pistols. They picked up an AK in the meantime, but Imma gets a kill, takes down Nexa, and now the flank is coming in. Wonderful here. It's a great position. He's actually going to use the Glock instead, but fair play. He gets the job done.
It was NaVi that had their number over in Abu Dhabi in the quarterfinals. Let's see now if they can hold on to middle. It's niko going to be flashed in by the looks of things here. There's the flash. And the teccsgocontact handling it well, but they can't hold on. niko with the first. It's up to Elige to try and trade him out. Can't find the shot, and it's going to be the man advantage. But still a brittle round here, but niko hot on their tail.
Awkward fight at the start for niko. I'm surprised that he got both those kills. Oh, the timing on that spray. That's good. Jail, I think, strafes straight into it. Wonderful. Side, you instantly blow it open so that if anyone peeks, it's game over. No smoke blocking off monesy, so he's able to get the kill onto Bit. We started talking about at the beginning of the half how Bit is pretty good at that A main position, but monesy has him beat on this one. It kind of pauses NaVi. They've really slowed them down. Maybe a chance for Elige to do some work in the middle. Been a bit of a rough first half for him, to be honest. Individually, 3-7. I think on the calling front they've been fine, but yeah, he wants to open it up here. Found the target yet. It looks like G2, when they come back to this position, they might actually bring a bit of a double setup here.
Time is of the essence, Anders. Sub 40 seconds here. xantares, not known to be a sniper, but does a great job to find the second kill of the round. Elige fighting back, though. That's important. They're going to try and go for this B split, but they are running out of players left and right. This double AWP setup absolutely dominates NaVi in the final round.
Oh,
he didn't throw it.
Throw it. Oh no.
Bit.
It's an absolute catastrophe. Bit goes down. Elige trying to see if he can salvage the round, but that is a big mistake.
Yeah, blunder from Bit. But still, the round is salvageable. Comes down to this frag, to be honest, but it will be JL dropped in the process. 3-on-2, both the CTs stuck in towards A main. And niko, he's waiting for his moment to pounce here. I can't see a world where G2 give this one up, especially niko's positioning. Should be able to find an easy frag, he says. And it's down to Imma. Still has some time to defuse here, but with a 10-second defuse available to him, it's unlikely. niko just had to survive that shot, and he should be absolutely fine here. Not closer than he might have anticipated, but still, it will be G2 picking up an all-important pistol.
Yeah, they really needed that. All right, decisive.
Well, he survives with 3 kills. Every team is force buying in this second round on the CT side after losing pistol, but not this time.
It really seems to be the preferred way to go, but we'll see what NaVi are cooking Probably not in this round. Bomb is going to be planted. All right. Find a kill on Nexa. Can they recover the Galil? That'd be fun. Galil definitely worth playing with. Dink onto niko. That range, my god. That's a USP, by the way. Wonderful, just lasering in on niko. Bit sticking around again. Nothing for him to save. He can try and make it expensive, right? He can sort of run in, try and shoot to the mister, try to exit the bomb site, maybe make it a little bit more annoying. xantares gonna have to give up. Oh my god, all right.
How have they done all of this? I think Bit still goes down to the blast because CS2. No, he's absolutely... The control they presented at A main are going to go explore their options in towards middle. JL, a little bit hot on the trigger there, but it's absolutely fine.
Don't do that. No one's around, so he hasn't given up anything crazy, but, you know, it could be risky. Look at the time. 30 seconds. They are going for the A bomb side here, so the question is, Wonderful, he has got a Molotov in hand, but yeah, it's going to be too late. He can slow it down a little bit, but they still should be able to get the bomb plant here. Elige and GL getting important kills, but the bomb will be planted.
Good discipline from Wonderful as well, just maintaining the advantage, allowing that bomb to go down. It's unlikely he can do much in a 3 versus 1 in that side of the map, so he's going to wait for his teammates to rotate over. The bomb's only just been planted. Nex is feeling brave here. We'll spot the first, and there will be an equal trade for now. They know Niko's in towards heaven. monesy patrolling towards camera. Hell of a shot, and the smoke down towards this side of the map should secure the round, as JL will find the 1 versus 1, but the bomb is ticking at such pace here. It's up to niko just to try and stay alive. He doesn't necessarily want to challenge for these frags, but still... Yeah, and they were 5-1 down here on Anubis too. So a great resurgence, time and time again. Back in toward this A-bomb site. G2, guns out. Oh, the smoke. They'll think better of it. Wonderful. He needs to be on high alert here. The crunch from middle is coming through, and it's a very successful one. Hunter finds the initial frag, takes the aggro away from main when xantares can strike. Bomb planted, job done. This was a bit of an eco from NaVi as G2 continue to add to their tally. 9-7 now, touching distance of this third and final map. And as I mentioned, this will take you to the group final and guarantee you at least second place in the group. Which is important, because as long as you get second in the group, you're at least in the conversation for the final 2 of the 6 slots.
Yeah, it massively increases your chances to make it. Everybody wants to go to London. Both these teams, I would say, have a really good shot at it at the moment. They're both playing quite well. monesy cleaning up a kill here or there. Bit looks like he's going to be able to make it out with the M4, so that's at least something. G2 celebrating. Oh, actually, niko down to the brew with him. I thought he was up on the bridge, but he's hanging around. Under 40 seconds now. Not many nades left on the CT side. Bit by the pillar. This is a flashbang instead of a smoke. You don't want to screw this up. They blow it open. There's one good flash and the peek behind it. Oh, this is devastating.
That's more like
that's the round.
Bits had a couple of struggles here in the second half, but that is an epic spray down. Wonderful. Pretty much confirms the round. You're right. 10 seconds remaining. Didn't really get much done here. NaVi have finally broken the streak, and they're going to find their first round now in the second half. Just what they need.
Rounds. No one's getting away with all that much at the moment. Bit of an early rotation here. JL taking the back way through to get to the A bomb site, so they don't have any real info on middle or outside of the B bomb site. So I would say this is a bit of a risk right now for NaVi, but it looks like it is a really good call. Oh, a bit wide swing. What a headshot. He brings down xantares as well. Disastrous for G2. They were setting up for an attack.
So much conviction behind the push as well. Brutal pre-fires as Wonderful picks up the remaining pieces here. A 5 versus 2. It's monesy and Hunter. They could do something with this, but there's just no real time to work with. But you have got monesy hitting some bangers. Only good for the one, I'm afraid. Hunter left in no man's land all the way back at the beach.
I think that a little adventure for Bit works so well on 2 different fronts. Now, one, he gets both the kills, so fair play. Even if he dies, there would have been 3 people inside of the bomb site. So let's say he gets traded, and then G2 say, that's it, we have to go right now. We've been caught, like, let's go. They're actually running into a huge stack. So I think either way, it's just a good...
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got so much action coming your way. And so we have NIP and Complexity in an elimination game. Right after this one, Vitality, Astralis, and then OG Falcons. An epic day of Counter-Strike and a pretty epic spray down from Imma as well. Gets himself the double kill, confirms on Eco here as NaVi hunt for double digits.
Yep. And another setup by Elige B on the flashbang. Now he gets his own double. Like you said, something that he probably isn't recognized quite enough for. Wonderful.
A pretty decent buy. There is the orb for monesy. I didn't spot the Tech9 of Hunter. It might not matter as niko finds the opening frag, no problem. There's JL. Toppled at the start, but an interesting maneuver here. It's Imma, makes a bit of a meal of the spray, but equalizes the situation back to a 4-4. Are you kidding?
That is the bomb drop.
No way.
So they have to fall back now to try and pick it up. Otherwise, they could have kept going and probably would have planted the bomb already. And now he's relocated. Are they going to be checking? It doesn't look like it. Nexus crouched right underneath. Oh, it's so awkward. They're looking everywhere. But Imma's still up here. I think Alexi's rotated into the back of the A-bomb site now, so... Very weird round. There's more.
The bomb's gone again.
Getting the shot on Nexa. I thought monesy was going to be able to hold the angle, but he's not. Wonderful going down, and so is Alexi, so maybe it's all for nothing now. Imma, they know that he's in this area somewhere. They're just not quite sure where. Blows open the smoke. We'll find monesy. He needs 2 more kills to try and get this quad. Clutch it for his team. He has a chance for it. They're both very low on health on top of the smoke.
Oh!
Imma picking up one more now. Spinning around, and my God, he's done it!
Unbelievable scenes here. What a clutch that is from Imma. It looked like the round was done, but he found the timing. He finds the bomb. He causes an absolute nuisance for them, but it felt like just a matter.
Exactly what we're all hoping for. That could be it. That could be what seals the best of 3 right here. Look at the money. G2 losing the bomb in the previous round, then it being guarded by Imma the whole way through. He's on for more. A double kill in this round. And Jail chiming in for G2 right now. Here we go. They're not going to slow it down. They're going to be really quick with it. Pushing on to the bomb site. Wonderful, landing some shots. A double kill for him. Jail to get another one. They've completely locked him out. It's just monesy left. They have no reason to fight him. They know where he is. Just leave him alone.
Surely it's a done deal, Anders. But you never know with this young superstar. With the AWP in his hands and time and space to work with. He's got the bomb as well. Never discount him. We've seen an absolutely stunning clutch against NaVi before on this very map. It was a 1v5 back then. He would have to do the same once more. Surely history will not be repeated. Oh, it's the B bomb side as well. This is where he did all the damage previously.
Yeah. I think smartly they're not fighting him. Sure, they could allow for the bomb plant, but nobody cares about that. He can get the bomb plant down. That's not the issue. The issue is whether or not he can find a couple of more kills before he gets there. Look at how much they're respecting him. And it's understandably why. There we go. The timing is in. And NaVi to pick up the series and take down G2 once again. A 2-1 victory in their favor.
It's absolutely true. And it's going to be that one haunting round, Anders. G2 always seem to have one every single series. This time it's Imma to deliver the pain.